Well, I think sports psychology is a key component of sports science, which impacts on athletes' performance. And it's all about thinking about the right mindset. So what are the things impacting on an athlete when they're about to go and perform? How do you make sure that they're prepared mentally to be able to perform to their best? And using sports psychology to work with athletes and coaches to create the right environment to enable them to train to their best ability to be able to focus on performance. Yeah, so I think research and innovation is a growing part of elite sport now. So if you think about what are the components of winning, what are all of the things that might impact on performance, you don't know all of those answers. So what research can you do to find some of those answers? But more specifically around material side, so there might be something around kit, there might be something about equipment, might be a better way of doing things. And I think we've got some really smart people now that are looking at this and trying to find smarter, better ways of using technology to improve performance. Well, I suppose we would use a team approach. The most important thing is a multidisciplinary team working around an athlete and a coach. So if they have all work together to utilise their skills and experience to try and support an athlete and a coach, I think it's the coach that motivates the athlete, but it's equally the intrinsic motivation within an athlete. What we can do is creating the right environment for them to be able to train in. But I think the most important aspect of that is working together as a team to focus on athlete performance. I think whenever an athlete is going to perform, they want to be focused. And if they're thinking about what's next, if they're thinking about what happens when I retire, they're being distracted. So they need to plan. They need to plan for what's going to happen after sport, and education is a crucial part of that. Making sure that they are having something to be able to go back to after sport, but equally, I think just keeping your brain ticking over. You know, doing something that's keeping your focus away from sport sometimes, because it can be quite singularly focused when you're training as an athlete. You do want something else that's going to distract you. My advice to students wanting to work in sport is be curious and try different things. So when there's an opportunity to do something, go for it, because it will give you experience, good or bad, but it will give you experience. So try to work at sport at various different levels. It doesn't really matter, but make sure you have as many opportunities as you can.